In this video, retired Navy SEAL and founder of Military Mobility, Brian Rivera, will discuss course curriculum and veteran transition as he drives the Poison Spider Mesa trail in Moab, Utah. But first, where'd you get that LJ?
Yeah, so we picked up this Jeep for $7,000. We were scouring Craigslist and definitely wanted an LJ. The guy was willing to meet me halfway, which I was happy about doing because, whenever you're buying a used vehicle, it's always a good idea to have them drive it for a while. So there's a lot of things that might not come out on a short little test drive to see if something's wrong with it. And he and I got to forming a pretty good relationship and told him all about military mobility and the cause that was going towards. I said, hey, I have a check for $8,000. And he goes, I was thinking for a guy like you, $7,000. I go, did you just undercut me on your own sale? He was like, yep. So we went to his house. He loaded me up with all kinds of extra goodies, gave me an extra set of tires and rims. And sure enough, the guy mailed me $1,000 after I got back home. This is a pretty cool shelf. You probably want to hop out on this one. It's like straddles a little bit, as I recall. You know, one of the cool things about using vehicles in our curriculum, a vehicle really is a known quantity. Nearly everybody gets behind the wheel of a vehicle almost every single day. What you think is possible in a vehicle, it's already there. So when you come out here, where it looks like you're on the moonscape, and somebody's like, hey, go over that obstacle, and they're like, first reaction, you see how people, I can't do that. But with a little bit of training, you can, and then it begs this response, well, what else can I do? Human beings are creatures of habit. You drive the same roads home, you park in the same driveway, and you walk up the same stairs and you think the same thoughts. That's why we have a multi-day course where it really allows a decent amount of time to integrate a new routine and good habits for positive health and wellness that'll last a lifetime. Cool thing, I was talking with some folks, a gentleman, Professor Preston Klein, at the University of Pennsylvania, Wharton, and I was telling him about our curriculum that we've set up where, over the days we're working on trust, team building, operations management, leadership, and strategy. And when you come up to an obstacle, there's this response to get white-knuckled, you don't want to mess the truck up or roll it, damage it a bit, or hurt yourself, It's there, some of these high ball obstacles we're going over, sitting on the side of a cliff or something. But you get through it. Hey, can you check the top of this for me? There's a big rock right here. When you get off the obstacle, there's this moment of elation, kind of let your hair down, and it's like, whoof, wipe the sweat off the brow. But then there's another obstacle ahead and another obstacle, and we're doing a workout with them. That's what resilience is. It's not resting or taking it easy. Stress is a good thing, a certain amount of stress, right? So we want to create stress to kick it back into gear for a lot of the veterans where, let's face it, our fight or flight response system is kind of pegged out. A lot of times things that have gone bump in the night was for a reason. And the meter might be maxed out a little bit. In a way, you're just doing some rehab and doing a workout on it and kind of fine-tuning and calibrating it and getting it back into gear. High-speed Mesa. What do you do at the top of the high-speed Mesa? High speed. I've always enjoyed any sport where you're just going fast and making decisions, whether it's downhill mountain biking, snowboarding, skiing, ice hockey. Driving allows you to just be in the moment, not worry about anything else. We normally get 3 different types of veterans that'll come through the courses. One group would be regaining mobility back in their lives from physical injuries. Another group of guys and gals would be those dealing with spiritual or stress or emotional injuries, just kind of recalibrating how to move forward. The third group is usually people who aren't any type of, certified wounded warrior or anything, but they're just a little bit lost in life as far as their path. Most of us are all the same in the fact that our entire adult lives have been spent being a part of something bigger than ourselves. That sense of belonging and contribution and accomplishment. And oftentimes people are finding that's just not there in the civilian world, but it can be. You just have to be on the right path. It's a lot of stuff we'll roll around and talk about at the course. I have a friend who's given me some advice, and he said the corporate world, you can liken it to a football team where they have a huddle, they make a plan, and then they go forth and execute the plan. He goes, well, in the military, we're a little bit more like a hockey team or a basketball team. He said there's a common goal, but you kind of just go do it. And I think what that means a lot for military folks is we're used to being a jack of all trades, master of none. You're used to doing 10 different things, and that's where it's tough sometimes to be in a job interview and they say, what was your job? Because it's so vast, and what you'd been asked to do and called upon to do was so great, and you had so much responsibility. Let's face it, many of us have been making life or death decisions based on little to no information our entire adult lives and from a very young age. So it's hard to be put into this box a bit. And realizing some of that, veterans working in small to mid-cap sized companies, working at startups, where in a startup, you need to be doing 10 things at once. And because it's small and manning's typically small, a lot of veterans seem to enjoy that better. They're working at companies that might be various sizes, but maybe up to a few hundred people, where your personality can shine maybe a little bit more, and you get to know people on more of an individual basis. And we've seen that a lot of veterans are having success with finding jobs that line up with that for their second careers. Heading into the sun, can't really see much. Go for it. This is from a buddy Eli of mine. He gave some great advice, and he said you need to be careful about making your identity something that can be taken away from you. If you go, hey, I identify with myself because I'm a Navy SEAL, guess what? I'm not a Navy SEAL anymore. And if that's the way I looked at myself and the way I defined myself, well, I'm going to be lost, But if I make those qualities something that is permanent, that can't be taken away, I go, I'm loyal and I'm steadfast, I'm determined. Well, if that's the way you look at yourself and identify with yourself, whatever you're doing, you find something to fit with that, then you're going to be whole in life. You'll feel a lot better moving forward, and you'll feel like yourself, and that's what we're all after. And that way, the transition, if you want to call it that, it's just doing something different after our post-military careers. You can be just as excited about it. And another thing that Eli had said, he goes, a lot of veterans seem to just kind of settle, and they look at, life as being over when they get out of the military. And he says, it's not about that, and I firmly agree with him. He said, it's about going big again. In my own way, when I talked with younger military members, I said, what's that thing that you don't know how to do and you're probably gonna fail at? Yep, that's for me. That's the essence of a lot of our personalities, was going after that. A lot of our dreams and careers that we had in the military, maybe it was something that we didn't think we were ever going to be able to achieve, and we're incredibly proud of our service and sacrifice and how hard we worked for it. Well, you need to find out again. If your dreams don't scare the crap out of you, they're probably not big enough. I need myself a kill clip after that.